This day is celebrated actually by UNESCO. So you're all know of UNESCO, right? So every year, UNESCO on 10th November, they celebrate this as a World Science Day for Peace and Development. So it is create awareness among the people about the science in the society. See, science plays a society is sustainable. I hope you're all aware that last week there are G20 countries met, and India also has put a target of having in 2030 zero carbon neutrality. So sustainability is a very very important topic which is running everywhere around the world. And today, see, we are having heavy rain. Already we have received enough rain. India has almost received very heavy rainfall. What is the cause? What is because of global warming? So everywhere scientists are working out how to overcome this global warming, how to maintain the sustainability. All these are one of the agenda of World Science Day. So it's not only for peace and development of the communication and development of transportation.
Cave paintings are the oldest methods of communicating. They were used to mark territories and record major events. Chauvet Cave in France has the oldest cave painting. That painting was made around 30,000 BC. Alphabets. The first pure alphabets emerged around 2000 BC in ancient Egypt. By 2700 BC, Egyptian writing had a set of some 22 hieroglyphs to represent syllables that begin with a single consonant of their language. The development of communication in its oral form can be categorized based on certain historical periods. The complexity of oral communication has always been reflective based on the circumstance of the time period. Telecommunication: the first electrical communication system to send text messages was called telegraph. The first telephone was introduced by Alexander Graham Bell in 1876. Within 50 years of its invention, telephones became an essential part of every household and office.
Yes, ma'am. Development of transportation from early man to present. What was the type of transportation used by early men? The first type of transportation was the walking, of course. Soon they discovered that they could domesticate horses, donkeys, etc., that they could use as a mode of transportation. These animals were domesticated between 4000 and 3000 BC. Camels were domesticated slightly later, between 3000 and 2000 BC. Transport in the Middle Ages. In the Middle Ages, they rode on horses and used pack horses to transport goods. However, Benz and Caleb Daimler made the first cars in 1885 and 1886. The motorbike present. A completely new form of transport began. In 1919, began carrying passengers between London and Paris. The first plane flight in Britain was made in 1908. The first passenger jet service began in 1952. Now, almost every family owns a car. Flight travels have become more common and affordable.
On what would happen? Anyway, I am Suresh. Today we are going to experiment if there was no friction on Earth. Have any guesses on what would happen? Anyway, let's find out with a few experiments. The first experiment we will be doing needs oil, 2 sheets of aluminium, 1 car as per your wishes. Today, the first one, to make friction on this part, to make friction like normal roads, we are going to crumble it lightly, take the car and zip it through. the friction eventually stops it. But what if there is no friction? Let's see. By putting oil to make sure the friction doesn't get in the way. This makes an example if there is no friction on it. Now let us spread it with a tissue. The oil acts as if there is water on the road. That also takes out the friction. Now, let's try the car on this road.
Twice when it is heated up.
It's open to the audience. Can anyone?
Ma'am, it's not.
Said, ma'am.
Okay, I'll go to the next one.
Who's the most stupid here?
It's
The
3.
fourth guy.
Yeah, it's the fourth guy. Have you said that? It's the fourth guy.
Fourth guy. Why fourth guy? Can anyone tell me its logical reasoning?
He's kidding
Ma'am,
himself.
he's cutting the branch.
The second guy trying to kill the first guy.
Yeah.
The third guy is trying to kill the second guy. While fourth guy is killing himself without knowing it.
Correct. So actually, science. Carry on.
Find the name of the scientist.
Newton. Is it?
Isaac Newton.
Isaac
I know.
Newton.
Isaac Newton. Yes, Shashwat? Correct?
Cutting and grinding. When I am damaged, humans usually remove me or fill me. For most animals, I am useful tool. What am I?
Mom, I know that. Mom, I know that. I know that. Perfect.
Yes, Shashwat. Somebody giving answer. Is it right?
What did they say?
Heat. It's heat.
Hydrogen.
I can find hydrogen there. Fluorine.
Ma'am, I found helium.
Oxygen.
Yeah, helium I found.
Helium.
Nitrogen. Neon. I found neon. Ma'am, I found nitrogen, ma'am.
I don't think if I have to say yes, that's or not. That's fine.
Yes. Anything else?
Oxygen.
Carbon, helium, oxygen, hydrogen, neon, boron, fluorine, beryllium, and lithium.
Okay. Yeah. So I